If you're in the market for the new Seiko 5KX but you're not sure to pull the trigger or not, this is the perfect video for you, because I've worn this bad boy for at least 2 months every day straight, and now I can give you my honest opinion about the new 5KX. So let's get it on. But before we jump into the long-term review of the 5KX, quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Casio Tough Solar Illuminator, or AQS110W. Oh, that's the word. This one is awesome because it's very tough, of course, and it's solar powered, of course, as the name suggests. I did some work in the garden today, and I have it for a year and a half now, and it's just a minute fast. That's awesome. But this is not the watch for this video today. The watch for this video is this SRPD 55K2 in black. So we're going to switch the camera and find out if it is any good after 2 months. So welcome back, my fellow Watchateers. We have here the Seiko 5KX. Let's put the bezel in the right position. I have this bad boy for at least 2 months now, and I bought it, of course, like budget Watchateer style, minus 50%, so 50% off retail. It was at the height of the corona pandemic in Germany and Austria. Amazon dropped prices drastically to sell more of these things, and I had to jump on it because instead of $300, it was just 140-ish around this. And you can't go wrong with $140 for the new 5KX. I was in the market for the SKX in last November, but they are discontinued and the prices are rising rapidly. So I thought, I want an SKX or SKX style watch from Seiko, but I don't want to pay more than, let's say, $200, and they were around 300 at the time. And I want hand winding, because this is the thing of this one. It has hacking and hand winding, and I just love the ease of use of hand winding. It came on a rubber strap with leather stitching on it and leather padding on it, but this one was it stayed on the watch for at least 10 minutes, and then I put it on a NATO. Today I have it on a navy blue NATO strap from Barton, and these are so comfortable. These are so awesome, and they're around $13, so that's a no-brainer for me. And I've worn this one for the last 2 months every day to work, and also almost every weekend. Sometimes I put it on a shelf because I was working in the garden, so I took my Tough Solar Illuminator or another watch just for the fun of it. But after 2 months of constant wearing, I can say this is a dang good watch. It's around 1.1 to 7 seconds slow. So it's between 1.1 second fast and 7 seconds slow a day, which is, for an unregulated movement, a really, really, really good result. It's awesome. You can have luck and you can pick one of those. You can have a bit of a bad luck and you can pick one that's 15 seconds a day slower fast, but I'm really happy with the result. You can check your watch timing with Watch Check. It's a free app for Android, so just install it on your phone and off you go. So this one here with the black dial and the black bezel, it has proven itself. It's so dang reliable and it's so dang precise. It holds time very, very well, and you see the movement here. It's the 4R36 or NH36 in other words. It's basically the same movement, but the 4R is for Seiko models and the NH is for every other watch out there who uses Seiko movements. It has a non-screw down crown, which is a bit sad, but it's okay. I can live with that. I don't go diving with that watch. and not even go swimming with it, but you could. It's 100-meter water resistant, and it has, of course, hand winding. I don't know if you hear that. And yeah, and it hacks. So if you pull the crown out fully, it hacks, of course. And yeah, that's about all of the functions. Instead of, you have the bezel here, and the bezel action is okay. It's okay. It could be a bit softer, a bit better, a bit nicer, but it's okay. And really, you don't use the bezel that often. Sometimes to time your eggs when you're boiling eggs for breakfast, or to time your break during a work day, but that's pretty much about it. I thought about changing the bezel insert. I don't know if I do that yet, but let's see if I can make up my mind about that. So, dimensions of the watch. It's 42.5-ish something in diameter. It's 46 lug to lug, and it has a 22 mil lug width, which I think is just perfect. I mean, it just works. The strap isn't too small, it isn't too big, it wears awesome comfortable, and it's not too heavy at all. I wear it to work every day. I work in the office, so it's a desk diver, but yeah, this one has proven itself more than once. And if you are in the market for one of these, and you can get a good price on it, then pull the trigger. You won't be disappointed. You just won't. It is such a good watch, and it's reliable. It's awesome to wear. It's fun to wear, and the movement is basically bulletproof. Some say you should service a movement every 3 to 5 years, but I read about those movements, and they have the ability to go on for 10 years plus without a problem. And if really something happens to that movement, you can buy this movement, the NH36, for around $40, brand new from Singapore. I don't know if they're legit Seiko movements. I hope they're not a clone. I think I need to buy one to check it out, but you can swap out the movement very easily. You risk losing the water resistance if you swap it out, but that's something I'm willing to take, because if you get this movement or any movement serviced, it's a few $100 out of the window straight away, because the watchmaker has to tear it apart piece by piece and put it back together again. So even Seiko, if you send it to Seiko, even they just swap out the movement and send you another one with a new movement. So it is not worth the hassle to service these things, but you can just swap it out, put a new movement in, and it's highly moddable. If you're into watch modding, or you're interested in watch modding, there is a huge scene of enthusiasts and aftermarket parts for this thing, because it takes, let's say, 85 to 90% of the original SKX parts. So you can use the dials, you can use the hands, you can use the bezel, you can virtually use almost every part of the SKX. I think the only part you can't use is the crown, but there are aftermarket crowns available en masse. So just take a look at DW Watches or Lucius Atelier, and you will find so many parts. In fact, I ordered Seiko SNZ G 15 yesterday, and I will mod that one. I will make a video about that, of course. And I'm not decided on the dial yet, but I want a no date dial, because I like the no date style. And you can just swap out dials between Seikos. You even can buy old Seikos from eBay and swap out the dial with other Seiko models. They're like a Lego box. They're almost every part is almost interchangeable, which keeps the cost of production down. I get that. You can make so many different watches. They're internally almost the same, because you can use parts across the board, like the car manufacturing. Some VW Golfs uses parts from Audi, and vice versa. So you just can swap out parts, and it's easier on the manufacturer and cheaper to manufacture. So yeah, but this watch on this strap, I think it looks absolutely donkus, and I love this strap. I think I will buy a bracelet for it, or a Milanese bracelet for more formal occasions, but for an everyday business and day-to-day basis, this is just perfect. Look at the navy blue, it's summer vibe, it's awesome, it has this marine vibe. Oh yeah, it's just perfect. So conclusion, we swap camera again, and then yeah, that's about it of the video about the Seiko 5KX. So let's jump to the conclusion. So guys, welcome back to the conclusion of the video. So is the Seiko 5KX worth it? Definitely it is. If you can get a discount on it, it is a no-brainer. If you can get a discount from, let's say, 30 to 40 bucks on it, or even more like I did, it's a no-brainer. Just buy it and you will love this thing. I can promise you, you will love it. If you're into dive style watches, you will have your time with it, and it's awesome. So this one is probably going to stay in the collection for a very, very long time, and I'm happy to wear it every day. So let's see if it holds up still 6 months from now. I will make a follow-up video on that in about 4 to 6 months time, and if maybe it's modded, then maybe I will change some things about it. I haven't decided yet, but regardless, it's an awesome watch, so just buy it. And yeah, we will see each other in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, then please like, subscribe, comment below about your watch adventures, and visit me also on Instagram. It's Budget Watchateer on Instagram. I will drop the name somewhere here, and we see you in the next one. So take care guys, and stay healthy. Ciao.